Well, good morning, everybody. This is Jamie Silver with Herf Jones Yearbooks. Happy Monday. Happy Columbus Day. Being a holiday, I'm thinking a lot of schools are closed, but I still wanted to share a podcast today as usual Monday mornings. Have a few fun topics to cover, so let's get right into it. So the first topic I wanted to talk about is the use of video and drones, specifically with student publications and just at school in general. So we're going to get to that, but before we get there, I did want to share a conference that's coming up this week. It's KEMPA. For those of you who may be familiar with it, it's the Kettle Moraine Press Association. I know it's last minute, but I want to put one last reminder out there for anyone who might want to register late. It's coming up this Friday, and it's a great conference. It's a great place to learn from fellow students, teachers, and speakers all around. I'll be one of the speakers there, and my topic there will be video and drones. So today I'm just going to touch on a couple topics, but at the conference I'll have a presentation on this topic in more depth. So if you're interested, it is kempajournalism.org. I think it's $20 if you're not a member, $15 if you aren't. Well worth it. It's a great day. You get to meet students from all over Wisconsin and Illinois, and I think there's a lot to learn here. So again, if you have any questions about KEMPA, do let me know. It's a great local organization to get involved with. Speaking of drones, so for those of you listening, maybe you may have experience with this, you may not. I just wanted to kind of go over a couple of the drones on the market. DJI, let's skip over to this one for a second, is kind of the main one. They make the Phantom. You've probably seen this. You may have seen this in the news for good or for bad reasons, but one of the main topics I'd like to talk about on Friday, and I'll share now, is using a drone responsibly, following the rules, and not doing things that are either going to cause harm or get you in trouble. So the equipment's one thing, how we're going to use it for your book, and I'm going to show you a couple examples, and then again, how to use it responsibly and following the laws with the FAA. That's a big topic, as we've all seen it in the news when they make the news for bad reasons. Using it responsibly can truly add a really awesome aspect to your video productions, and focus that on the yearbook as well. So DJI is one. GoPro, if you're familiar with GoPro, the little handheld, waterproof, durable cameras, they recently introduced one called Karma. This is a picture of it here. What I find interesting about this option from GoPro is it comes with the new GoPro camera, the drone, as well as this, I don't know what to call it other than like a handheld stabilizer. This lets you shoot drone-like footage without flying. And I'm going to show you an example of that. I have one similar. It's actually the Osmo. This is the one I have. It's very similar. It's made by the same company, DJI, who makes the Phantom helicopters. But this is great. It's a camera, and you use your phone as the screen, and it lets you get these beautiful, again, I'll call it drone-like footage, very smooth, stabilized footage without all the concerns of flying something in your building. Generally speaking, one of the big rules with the FAA, we don't fly over people, and two, I'll share, flying it indoors is a bad idea for several reasons. So this, and I'll show you an example in a minute, this gives you a very similar effect without all those concerns about flying because you're just holding it in your hand. So I would definitely look into that, and I'll bring mine with me Friday for one who's interested in seeing it. So a quick example of that, I'm going to play this. The audio, it's going to be quiet in the background. But this is a drone footage coming in, again, not over people, kind of gives you an establishing shot. Here's the principal at the school. This is De Pere High School in Wisconsin. And what I want to show you is the clip coming up right after this, I believe. This one is shot with the Osmo. So I was just carrying this, walking down the hallway, and it gives you that, again, that smooth drone-like footage without the concerns of flying. So it's a great way to splice in some motion to other video capture devices, standard camera, to blend it in. This one's interviews and whatnot, so I'll pause that. Another quick example is, and you may have seen this, it's on my YouTube channel as well, how your yearbooks are made. So this is a plant tour video I made from our Kansas City plant, and the opening shot here is flying in with the drone. So it kind of gives you an establishing shot of where the plant is, where your books are made. And again, not flying over people, just a parking lot. And you will see I did go indoors here in this next shot in the press room. And as you might imagine, this is Doug McWilliams. He was a little nervous because I was flying over here, and the drone produces a lot of airflow, so it was actually blowing paper all over. But again, those are just some quick examples of use of drones in schools. We're going to more detail at the Friday conference. And then if you have any questions, we can also talk about this together at school. But I just want to mention it. It's a topic that comes up a lot. We just have to be cautious when we use drones. And again, not doing anything that's get us into trouble. Switching gears, but staying on the topic of the plant, I did want to share an update with you. We've broken ground, boy, this is a while ago now, maybe half a year ago, a little more, on adding an addition onto our plant. And I just want to show you a few photos to help illustrate what it's looking like. These were taken over the last few months, so some of these are in the past, but we are adding on, I think, like 50% capacity as far as production space and customer service areas at the plant. So to give you an idea, some exciting things happening in Kansas City, new presses coming in. It's pretty cool to see the expansion. So just to give you a glimpse of where your books are made in Kansas City, it's a pretty cool state-of-the-art facility that's being added on to quite a bit. So we always have an open door policy. So if you're ever interested in coming to see us in person, please let me know. We can always schedule that if you ever find yourself in Kansas, say a family trip or whatnot. We'd love to have you. Last topic for today. As just a reminder, we talked about this a little bit on the last podcast, the Parent Engagement Series. So it's an email option that we're offering this year to anyone interested via online ordering for your parents, where we send emails out, and I believe there's 16 free personalized, very timely emails that go out to non-buyers, and it goes directly to your parents. The one thing I want to share with you today that I hadn't shown you before is, so that's an idea of what it looks like. It would have your personal colors and school and all that at the top. Is a breakdown of the whole year. So we've got this all laid out for you. So whether you've taken advantage of this or not yet, we'd love to offer this to you if you'd like to jump in. So this is laid out for the whole school year. So as you can see, there's kind of a theme through each month. And they click the order button now, and it takes them directly to the Herff Jones Order Center, specifically to your book. They don't have to remember a job number or anything. So this kind of shows you what's coming over the course of the school year. If this is something you're interested in doing to help boost your sales, please let me know. It is complimentary. There are no fees, and we'll be happy to get it set up for you. So I hope that was helpful information. Again, happy Monday, happy Columbus Day. Hope you have a great day, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Thank you.